If you can't learn to run with the pack, one of these days you'll be someone's dinner.
John, congratulations.
Thank you.
Seriously, I saw this last night and I was just blown away.
Oh, great, great.
It crept into my dreams even.
That's good. That's what we want. I dreamt about the old Jungle Book when I was little.
Really?
That's the first dream I ever remember when Mowgli was in my dream. So it must have had an impression on me when I was little.
It's had an impression on so many people though. So when you go into a project like this, you're literally picking up a glass vase of people's nostalgic dreams and everything from when they were younger.
And they'll let you know if they don't like, oh yes, you're juggling the vase of dreams, yes.
So how is that? Is the pressure crazy? Is it get to you?
It's a puzzle. So to me it's a challenge, but it's a puzzle that you have to contend with. I don't think you could ignore it. But I think that if you're paralyzed by it, you're not going to make a good movie. And it's not something that I worry about, but I'm that fan, so I know what it's like. And I've been through it with the Marvel movies. And it's surprisingly easy to deal with. You just have to acknowledge that people have a deep emotional connection with this stuff and don't treat it flippantly.
Run, Mowgli!
Marvel movies, it was about creating a world as well.
Yeah.
And with this, the world is just as important of a character. But the strange thing about it is you just completely forget that it is fabricated. It's not really there.
You. I've done films where I have to create the world, and I've done films where I've had the world created already, like in a sequel, like an Iron Man 2. And to me, there's more of a risk involved. I just like getting in there and having a completely blank canvas, because your imagination can fill every corner of that canvas. It's who you cast, it's the lighting, the aesthetic, the way the weather operates in the world, and how photoreal it is, you know, the cutting style, the camera style.
You mentioned, of course, casting there. Casting is a huge thing involved in this. I'm sure, looking at it, you got everybody you wanted.
I did.
Which is amazing.
I have a dream cast, yeah.
But then even just finding Mowgli must have just been...
Well, Mowgli was a different story. Mowgli took a long time. Mowgli, we looked at 2,000 kids. And we were looking for I wanted somebody that connected me to the animated film. I wanted somebody that reminded me of that kid. And that kid was confident, and he was real, and he was kind of gangly, but also kind of athletic.
Yeah. And
completely comfortable around these big creatures. And when I found Neil Setti, he was somebody who had never acted or auditioned before, and he, there he was, just auditioning in Manhattan with his parents who were dentists. They had seen a flyer that they were given by a dance instructor that he knew. And he came in, and I was totally charmed by him. He was completely inexperienced, but I knew I could teach him over the months we were working together how to be on a film set.
Yeah.
He flew out to Hollywood with his parents, and he was completely unflappable and unshakable. So I knew that I could work with him. And he was very sharp, too. That's another important quality in any age actor.
Well, he was absolutely amazing. Like, he brought, I guess, the humor to it in many aspects. He brought the heartbreak in many aspects as well, but the humanity to it, which is so important when there's nobody else in this movie. It almost lies on his shoulders.
It does, because you got to cut to the kid. If there's an emotional moment, you can't cut to a close-up of a panther. They can't. They're not that expressive.
Yeah.
So you're always anchoring it on the kid.
Come on, Mowgli, let's be on our way.
But I'm helping Baloo get ready for hibernation.
Bears don't hibernate in a jungle.
Not full hibernation, but I nap a lot.